Ah.
I was out in Colorado, I think.
Uh-huh.
You sure you want to climb all the way up there?
That won't take us over 2 or 3 hours.
Or days.
Steve, you're going to get hot and cold.
That's what I'm afraid of.
How about you do the climbing up part and I'll do the climbing down part?
That sounds good. How about I wait here and y'all come back and tell me about it?
Yeah, I thought, don't some of those hiker boots kind of have little spike-like things in them or something? Or is that the ones that climb way up high that they use?
They use clamp on things like you can buy and put over your shoes. I don't think they actually have them built in them, do they? I know you can buy those ice cleats, buddy, that you put on them.
Yeah.
Clamp down.
Mama used to have some of them.
Well, I'm breathing hard already, just thinking about going.
Actually, your legs won't get that cold. If you're pumping up here.
Now we know why he never played professionally.
Well, you see me hit that?
Uh-huh. There you go, Bobby. Get a picture of George Brett over here. One more time, Uncle Buddy.
Right over that road.
Strike one!
Oh, what happened there, Uncle? Oh!
What's use the big end of the bat, though?
That's the way most people do it. That's all right, Uncle Buddy. We understand.
Wait a minute. Yeah, Steve.
Oh, God. Somebody's going to get smacked to the rock.
I'm going to run.
Richard broke his wrist.
I'm tired already.
What's up, Bob doing? Taking a crap?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Is that what you did in there, or did you just spin?
I had to wipe.
Smelled like somebody did it
Yeah.
with a man.
Yeah.
Richard didn't park where you got a man.
No, sir.
I went down there and put my coat back in there and that. I'll try to.
There you go, Bobby.
Bob, you want some gum?
Yeah.
We'll stick to your tooth.
Buddy's Mountain.
Worth having.
That's Buddy's stick going in front of the camera.
Aren't you going to run across again, Uncle Buddy?
You know, it don't look like there's near as much snow up there as there was yesterday. You reckon it melted last night?
Oh, sure.
The sun
Felt it this morning.
This is a view from Grand Lake.
There's some snow right up there.
Buddy.
There comes Bob, and he looks a lot better since he's been to the bed.
Look how skinny he looks.
Want some gum?
Be sure and get him talking, because we like to dub his voice.
That's right.
Want some gum, Bob?
I don't believe so.
Every time that camera goes on this way, Uncle Bob be going,
I don't know. I don't think
there's a downhill grade up here.
I'm glad.
Already.
I don't know if I can go any further. Are we there yet?
You carry that thing while you're...
You can carry it back down.
It's got a long enough cord on it. And if by the way I fall down, you can drag me.
That's what I had in mind.
How come we're going downhill?
Because we're lucky.
Yeah.
You have to go down and go up. A lot of good wood in here.
And when I start breathing hard, I'll be stopping to take pictures of the scenery. Even if the camera's not running.
Well, I'm slowing my pace down a little bit.
Yeah, we ain't no hurry.
Actually, it's not near bad yet.
Yeah, but
don't do it.
It hits you all at once.
Ask your dad.
You can walk along.
Just way back in.
You mean we're not about there?
We haven't started up yet, we're still going down.
You gotta get your corners on this little bit.
I don't even hear that waterfall yet.
You won't hear it for a while. It was running hard.
Bob's tired, are you?
I stopped to rest.
If you're gonna stop, stop where the sun comes. I didn't bring any.
Is it soup yet?
You all turned that soup off, didn't you?
If we didn't, we'll have hamburgers for supper too.
Yeah, there won't be nothing left. Get all them little... Oh, Bob, did you bring anything to feed them birds? What was that, 5 miles? There wasn't none down there where we stopped that time. Like there was that one time. Where's Bob?
Head stop and take some pictures.
I couldn't even see you.
I noticed nobody's talking near as much as they was earlier.
You might get some dancing on there.
Buddy, I get some panting on there when I walk through Missouri.
Is that the water?
Can you see anything there, Steve?
You can catch your lower corner there. When you go up there on this other knob.
I bet all you catch here is a little bit of the stream, Bob.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Where's the point where we caught the corners?
I don't remember. Must be on up a little.
Of course, that's been, what? A couple of years since we come up here? It was the last year we walked.
I don't know, but we're getting off the beaten path up here.
Well, they got a lot of beaten path up here.
How long you figure we went so far? 100 yards?
No, not very far. I tell you, we just kept walking and walking and walking when we were at Lake never show up.
The one we're going to now, or?
No.
I was going to say, I could turn around.
Oh, no.
Do you hear an answer?
But he always does that stuff before we can get the camera on him.
You can cut through. I bet that path goes right back up
You
there.
see how they pile the troll over to keep people from getting off on the wrong path?
Another path. I'm gonna cut through there. I better cut.
Oh, buddy, better watch that cutting through stuff. Yeah, we tried that and had to go backtrack, didn't we?
That's right.
What's that, buddy? Where? That bag? I'll probably get some in.
Somebody farted up here. I can smell it.
Wasn't me, Bob, be honest.
Richard, that had to be you. It smells like it.
Here's the only ones that linger for hours.
Be careful.
No, it's not heavy to carry. It's hard to breathe.
We need oxygen tank, don't we, Bobby?
Oh!
Wonder how fast we could all get back to the van if we met a bear.
I'd have to just sit there and talk to it.
I would too.
Bear talk.
I bet if one showed up, you two would both be lying right now. Oh, wait. Time to speed up.
Does that mean we're here, or is that just pointing us the right direction?
Bobby, let's take.
Uh-huh. Use flash.
Everybody comes down.
So we've been half a mile, huh? What'd he do?
I thought you was under the head. I think I took your picture, Bobby. I thought you was the head. Bobby!
What are you doing, buddy?
Up flat like this. Oh God.
Break time. I knew I could make it. Just leave me here to die. What's he want? Miss Wummy, go up there and take a picture. What'd Steve want? Yeah, I might in just a second. That's the rock I was standing on earlier to take the pictures. There's Richard. I'm standing on the edge of another big rock. Do we go up further? I said, do we go up further? Is there anything up there?
This is your biggest falls right here.
There you go, D. Get a picture of me on the rocks over there. It's all running. I can just point it and zoom up and back. Automatic focus and everything else.
Yeah, that light smoke coming out on top of the mountain.
You know it has to be good drinking though.
cold.
Did Bobby give up?
He's sitting over there on the rock.
Something run over there. See, this one, there's two of them here. They come up this way. You see them jumping on me. Flies up in here. Wouldn't think it'd be flies up here. You ever run down there?
Where?
Up there on that. There's one over here. See? Up there. I thought I saw something run over there. Did they climb trees?
He did.
I got two of them little bitty fold up cuts. Man, I ought to stick one in your pocket, you know.
Wonder where y'all went.
I got down there.
This lake up here?
Huh?
Huh?
Well, you Chats's lake up here?
Oh,
I mean the
Yeah.
river?
Yeah.
Well, Uncle Buddy Sandy's willing to walk up that lake?
You want it?
This is Richard. He thinks there's fish in here.
We wanted to get you when you fell in. Go ahead and fall in, make it a little exciting.
At least look like you're going to, would you? That's better.
If I had a long enough stick, he would fall in. We're gonna get it on film if you go, Richard. Hey!
The picture of grace. We said the picture of grace.
Was she with me? We got 3 deers wandering around from the woods.
Where?
Or was bull elk?
Those are bull elk.
Just quit filming. 2 bull elk and Uncle Buddy, right?
Right.
Cut back and then it's uphill for half a minute, half mile there.
But it'll eventually get you back. I've heard those stories before too.
He told us that. He told me that the other night in the barn because it was gone when we left. When I got there.
Hey, I don't want to hear nothing about bar. We've been trying to get you all in them all week long.
Hey, who's that with you?
Yeah, one more.
Well,
This is almost straight up too.
that's more than anybody else, isn't it?
What are y'all getting us into up here?
Good, get down.
No, you're riding a horse up through here.
Really?
Boy, Rangers. Check on something.
Must have been. Right up there, Bobby.
Where?
Up here. Can you see where that snow right up through there?
Can't tell.
like snow right there. Is it sunshine on the rock? No, but that's what I thought. It looked like snow right up there. Hey man, I've hit gold. I've hit gold.
Well, David,
This kind of shiny, isn't it?
don't get a pick. Spoon go.
Boy, don't you know there's a lot of poor old miners that run into them fields of gold and dug a bunch of it out and took it down and thought he really had something. Didn't have nothing. I think most of them do.
She does every day, D. I said she did every day.
Bobby, we're up here. We can sit down for a while. We're sitting down resting. I know you just ain't tired yet, are you? You and Uncle Buddy destroying national forest for here. This is what you're not supposed to do in a national park. Now we have enough evidence on him, though, he'll leave my sign alone back at camp.
That's right.
We can walk on up here long as it's kind of level on that vine, maybe get you out where you can see the other mountain.
See a lot of that. I bet they see that.
The creek below. I must span up the hillside here, and if you can see that mountain in the background, zoom in as much as I can. It's going to be awful. It's going to be awful dark, I think, because of the background lighting and stuff, but that's snow up there. A lot of that fell last night.
Come up here and get this rock.
overall picture of it all. It's just barely balanced. Uncle Buddy kind of spotted it. Tried to get my way walked around it here so you can see that there's not a whole lot really for it to set on there. So you can see right down in there, you can see on both sides of it, it's just barely balanced. And it's a real big rock. Size valley. Step out here in a minute and show you the rest of it. About fell off the log I was standing on. Bobby probably wouldn't appreciate me filming like this because I know I'm shooting into the sunlight a lot. But this is really a beautiful valley. See, it stretches down there a long ways.
Where'd Bobby go? Did he quit?
Yeah, him and Richard went back to the van. And there's a stream that runs down through it. That's what Uncle Buddy and Dee are looking into. You see it right through there. In the background, you'll see the mountains. Here we are about halfway through the valley, looking back from the other end, so maybe the pictures will be a little better. As you can see, the stream that runs down through here. Maybe this will show up a little better now. Make Bobby a little happier if I do this right. See the scenery behind us. Mountain ranges.
Dog or something. That's a big dog. No, right there.
We're talking about, they think they spotted some coon tracks or something. See them pointing into the sand across from them there. They're trying to decide whether they're coons or dogs. I think they've decided on coons. Mountain range again. Like I said, I don't know what it's going to be like. Got a lot of light in the background, but we'll zoom in on that snow again. There's some little ferns growing down in there. I don't know if you can make them out or not on film, but they're there. You can see them down in there. Look like little bitty trees growing under the water. And you can see that they're growing in a pretty good size little lake up here.
But this is overflow, don't you reckon? It's the reason it's staying here.
Probably so. There's some more of that bad shooting, I imagine.
Berries on it. Red berries.
Some of the wildlife up here. If you can see them.
I don't know what this thing's got. Like a little apple on it. A little red apple.
Definitely hard to follow this little booger. He doesn't sit still very long.
All right. That son of a gun come right back, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. I don't know where he went now, but got some pretty good shots of him, I think, maybe. There's the path we've been following behind us. You can see some people coming up behind us. Some of the shots of what we're looking at around us. I'll just leave you on a little while and y'all can walk along with us here. This is the main path up through here.
Look at that cone.
Mm-hmm.
Sticky.
I don't know if this is as bumpy to you all as it is to me. If it is, you probably won't be able to see anything. But you can just see some of the scenery you walk through as you walk through these mountains. Again, this is the path that last year Uncle Bob and I took. You can walk 5.5 miles up to a lake, or you can walk 7. We made it to 5.5 miles last year.
We're probably halfway there now.
Oh, I don't think we're quite halfway there. Yeah. From what I remember about it, the last half was all straight up. Well, I'll shut you off for a while.
One down there, and he run up, and then he turned.
There's one up in the top of that tree right there that's throwing pine cones at me.
We stand right here, and this one here is digging, and you look at it, and then you take the one that's got a pine cone out of it, and you went straight up there.
Can't find him. The pine cones are hitting all around me. I don't know if you can hear them thumping on the ground or not. There he is, right up in there somewhere. See the branches moving around. There he is. See him throwing pine cones down? He's a long way up there too. Back in the trail and found another pretty nice meadow. See the mountains in the background still.
See it better over there?
Better view of the valley. I'm off the beaten path. Well, 50, 60 foot. It's up there. Get down in here, you can see this little valley I was talking about. See the trees falling in the woods. Uncle Buddy sitting up there. That's the path. So you can see at least 50, 60 foot off the path. I have to come up there to see him. Wildlife or vegetation that we've seen that has any type of flower on it. Looks like it's ready to see its last days.
I think the people must have went back.
You can see up through here.
There's a bird right up here. Can you see him? In the path.
Not yet, I haven't.
Right in the path.
Uncle Buddy says there's a bird in the path.
Come on up this way.
Hang on just a second.
Get close.
Valley that we found. You can see that it's just too much to even do. Try to describe in words. You've got to see it. I imagine even in video it's really not as beautiful as it is seeing it firsthand. There's the creek still coming down out of the mountains. Follows down and around. Opens up in some pretty good sized water here. Goes right on down through there. Right on out of sight. Same valley. Looking up on the mountains in the background. It's unreal. Different angle. There's a beaver hut right over there.
Can you see the beaver dam?
Well, it's a hut, bud.
Roll that.
Hope you all can see this as well as we can. I'm not much of a photographer, but just to give you an idea of what's up above us. So you can see we're still a considerable distance away. I don't know how to explain this side. Sure makes you feel small standing here, though.
Here comes the bird, Stevie. There's two of them right there.
It's one of the friendly birds you'll find up here. It's disappeared now.
The other one's right over here above. Here he comes your way. There's Steve, right there, 5th Street. Two of them right there. Here comes the other one back in.
Can you see him?
They're on top of the pine.
Yeah, there they are.
Up there, they'll fly right there.
That's the ones that last year were eating off Uncle Bob and I's hat and shoulder and was feeding out of our hands. Here's the valley we're looking down into right now.
Hey, Steve,
Yes, sir.
we got a bird. I just tell him, bud, this is it.
As you can see,
You can place camp.
they're extremely friendly birds. Uncle Buddy's feeding that one right now.
Lord have well fish, I've been feeding them.
They're sitting up here above him. Still a little shy.
Here's be a good place to have a campsite right here. You said something you could see. But there's one place we walk way up.
Yeah.
Come down. Then the rock slide there, ain't it?
Might be a long climb up there.
Beer?
Yeah, I threw some out there while I was going to let two or three of them old minnows run up there and grabbed it and spit it out. Well, that sets it up just like glue. That'd be sure it'll be good to the bathroom. Be kind of cool. Be cool on your cooler.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. They're right behind that post, though, ain't it? I think that's a ground squirrel.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a creek coming down through the mountainside. Span on back and show you the mountain we're looking at here. I'll walk you up the trail here to where the creek shows up the best. I think Uncle Buddy's getting a drink right now. Now Uncle Bob's going to get one. As you can see, it's just as pure and clean. Yep. They both got him a drink.
Good water.
Now I'll walk over here and show you where that all is coming from. I'm going to shoot up through here first. See right up through there where all that's coming from. Just as pure and clean. Little bridge built across it here so you don't get your feet wet if you don't want to.
Here's Stevie getting some weak Coors beer.
Man, that's good stuff. Push that button again. If that little R is off in there, it means it's not working anymore.
I mean, where's the R at?
Right down the bottom right corner, there should be an R. Up in the top corner, there should be a little red star.
Yeah.
If the R is not on the bottom, you're not recording.
You're not. Well, maybe I wasn't recording because oh, I see it now. Now I see, yeah. Way down.
Guess that's all you look at up here.
I was trying to find an old mountain lion or a goat or one of them big orange sheep or something. Yeah, that runs all the way, and it gets runs like that from here on up. Because we're starting going up. Way up there. It sure is.
I wonder if anybody ever shared it. Probably had. They probably climbed up.
Well, there's been some that climbed up.
As you can see, Uncle Bob and Uncle Buddy and myself, as you can see, the mountain tops are getting closer, and if I swing around I'll show you why. Away down there is where we came from. All that valley down in there. Sure can see a long ways from up here though. Uncle Bob and Uncle Buddy coming up from below me here. There's a trail goes down. If you watch Uncle Bob here, you'll see. You think you're going one way and all of a sudden you're going the other way. And shortly behind Uncle Bob is Uncle Buddy coming around the corner. Found him a stick down there. He had to tear a tree down to get it. But he got it. In case I die and don't make it the rest of the way, I'm going to film this from right here too. That's Grand Lake you see down there. Considerable distance away from us, as you can tell. We're all huffing and puffing now like I don't know what. But it's been beautiful climbing. As I said, there's Grand Lake. Bobby and Dennis and Richard are down there somewhere. Swing around here. Get an idea of maybe the path we've been coming up for a while now. you can see, we just came around this corner. It's all rock. It's not easy walking. And it's a lot of it ahead of us. The way I understand it, we went about 3 miles to here. That's the lake down there again. And we all did make it. Give you some proof here. There's Uncle Buddy. He may be there for a long while, I don't know, but he's there. Uncle Bob's gone around the corner. I don't know what he's looking for. I think he's still climbing. Ain't no slowing him down. You can see around us. There's the tops of the hills that were so far away a while ago. Go to maximum zoom on Grand Lake. As you can see, even on maximum zoom, you can still get almost all of it in there. That's Uncle Buddy moaning and groaning in the background. I can get you a shot of over the little hillside we're sitting on here.
There's ants up there. I don't think they'd be up this high.
Bring you back a little bit. So you can see it's quite a little step off from right here. Proof that Uncle Bob made it all the way. He's wanting to go on up the hillside, but we're arguing with him. We're not going to go any further. Look at the background behind him.
Huh?
I think I'll walk right around that curve.
Probably getting too much light in here again to make out a whole lot. Some more of the mountains that are around us to our backside. Beautiful scenery. The oranges and the greens all mixed.
It's something. We come all the way up through there, didn't we?
There's the path ahead of us going down now.
Huh?
We've got them convinced that we can go back down. Give you a little idea of what we've been coming up. I'll try to hold this camera still enough for a while going down to show you what we got going down. A couple of places here you can tell that the drop off is right there beside you. I'm not much one for heights either. Of course, you can look up this way and see the rocks up beside us, the mountain tops. I'll start back down so I can catch up with everybody else here. You could just be taking pictures constantly up here and never get all the pictures you wanted. Ask Bobby Allen, I've been taking several. I hope talking to a camera and knowing people are going to listen later aren't the same thing as talking to yourself. If it is, I got problems. I've had problems all my life anyway, so everybody knows that. There's the lake again. Way over there. Bobby Allen and Dennis and Richard probably sitting down there eating cheeseburgers and drinking malts right now. Which I can't say is probably too bad of an idea. Uh-oh. We'll get this on tape. Uncle Bob defacing tree here. Uncle Buddy leaving his mark. I'll film the forest ranger coming up behind him.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay.
Yeah, the R's on.
You can zoom in on that, Uncle Bob, and show your...
No, I don't care. What's that thing doing turning?
It's focusing itself.
Oh.
Yes, you can see that all right. It's Uncle Bob's initials in that tree. He just carved in there. I'll swing around here if I can get up here. Maybe too close on this one, I don't know. There's Uncle Buddy's initials in that tree. I guess. Ready to start walking again. They seem to be well ahead of me again. You'll notice I'm not breathing near as heavy now as I was this time coming up the hill. Well, shut you off for a while. Right there is the snake population of the Rocky Mountains. Uncle Buddy's playing with it.
Now let's get him crawling. Now
There he goes. As you can see, he's a giant.
Better 6 to 7 inches long.
And as he goes off into the weeds,
Them's trees he's going into.
Yeah.
Those giant trees.